Have you ever pictured it? An astronaut, floating serenely in front of a spaceship window, the Earth a stunning blue marble in the background, while they casually flip a pancake in a pan. It is a cozy, almost cinematic image of domestic life extended to the final frontier. We see these scenes in movies, making space travel seem like a simple extension of our lives on Earth, just with a much better view. This vision of a homey kitchen in orbit, complete with sizzling sounds and familiar cooking actions, is deeply appealing. But here is the truth. The reality of cooking in zero gravity is far stranger, more challenging, and frankly, a whole lot more ingenious than any movie has ever shown. The fundamental force that governs every single action in our terrestrial kitchens is conspicuously absent up there: gravity. On Earth, when you boil water, steam rises. When you spill a drop of sauce, it falls to the counter. When you chop vegetables, the pieces stay put on the cutting board. In space, this partner has clocked out. Without its constant downward pull, liquids don't pour, they blob. Crumbs don't fall, they float. Hot air doesn't rise, it just hangs around. This single massive difference transforms the entire concept of a kitchen from a familiar space into a complex scientific puzzle that needs solving. The journey of space food begins long before it reaches orbit, starting in specialized food science labs on Earth. The pantry on the ISS doesn't look like yours. There are no big bags of flour or cartons of eggs. The food is categorized by preservation method, meant to stay safe and nutritious for months or years without refrigeration. Thermostabilized foods are common, essentially ready-to-eat meals packaged in flexible retort pouches. Think of chicken curry, macaroni and cheese, both heat-treated and sealed shelf-stable. Another major category is rehydratable food. This is where things get interesting. By removing all the water from foods, scrambled eggs, spinach, shrimp cocktail, their weight and volume drop dramatically. Astronauts use a special water dispenser. It injects a precise amount of hot water or cold water directly into the pouch. After a few minutes of kneading and waiting, the dry powder becomes an edible dish. This just-add-water approach is a cornerstone of the diet, balancing storage efficiency with a semblance of freshness. Cooking in space is less about culinary art, and more about the science of reheating and rehydrating with extreme precision. The kitchen area, or galley on the ISS, is a compact module equipped with a few key devices designed for a zero-gravity environment. The star players are the food warmers. You won't find a gas stove or a microwave oven like the one in your home. Open flames are an absolute no-go due to unpredictable behavior of fire in microgravity and the risk in a sealed, oxygen-rich environment. Instead, astronauts use a briefcase-sized food warmer that acts like a low-temperature oven and heats food pouches to about 165 degrees Fahrenheit. The rehydration station is another critical piece of equipment. It's a water dispenser with two needles, one for dispensing hot or cold water and one for air to escape. This closed-loop system ensures no stray droplets float free. An astronaut connects a freeze-dried pouch, selects the amount of water indicated on the label, and injects it. The process is methodical and precise, a far cry from casually filling a pot with water from the tap. Every drop is recycled and precious. Once the food is cooked, the challenge of eating it begins. On Earth, kitchen safety might mean watching out for a hot stove, or being careful with a sharp knife. But, in space, safety protocols are on an entirely different level, as the consequences of a small mistake can be catastrophic for the entire mission. The number one rule is the strict prohibition of crumbs and free-floating liquids. Bread is banned in favor of tortillas because microscopic, electronically disruptive breadcrumbs are too risky. All food packaging is designed to contain contents completely, and astronauts are trained to open packages and eat with meticulous care. Fire safety dictates the space galley design. In microgravity, a flame forms a sphere, and the hot gases and soot don't rise away. They can accumulate into an invisible, smoldering hazard. So all cooking is flameless, using electrical resistance heaters. Materials in the galley are rigorously tested to be non-flammable and not release toxic fumes, keeping the station's atmosphere safe. Beyond physical dangers, taste and smell change in space. Many astronauts say food tastes bland. The culprit, a fluid shift in the weightless body. Fluids move toward the head, causing congestion like a head cold. That stuffy nose dulls smell, and flavor suffers. So, we have established that the real space kitchen is a place of clever containment and scientific precision, a far cry from the free-floating pancake fantasies of Hollywood. The myth is one of casual, Earth-like cooking, while the reality is a system of pouches, warmers, Velcro. It is a testament not to what we can't do, but to the incredible ways we have adapted to do what is necessary: provide safe, nutritious, and comforting food to humans living off-planet. A surprising fact that hints at the future of space cuisine is that astronauts have successfully baked in space. In 2019, a specially designed zero-G oven was sent to the ISS to test baking. Astronauts baked a batch of chocolate chip cookies one by one to study how the process worked without gravity, while they couldn't eat them. The first ever space-baked goods were sent back to Earth for scientific analysis. The experiment was a resounding success. It proved that, with the right technology, more complex food preparation is possible, opening the door to the aroma of freshly baked goods filling a spacecraft. A powerful boost for crew morale. Looking ahead, as we plan for longer missions to the Moon and Mars, our approach to space food must evolve beyond a prepackaged pantry. For a multi-year journey to Mars, shipping all the required food from Earth would be prohibitively expensive and heavy. The future space kitchen will almost certainly need to be a place of production, not just preparation. Astronauts will need to become space farmers, cultivating fresh produce in onboard hydroponic and aeroponic growth chambers, like the veggie experiment growing lettuce and other leafy greens on the ISS. It will be a place where 3D food printers create customized meals from nutrient pastes, right alongside greenhouses glowing with artificial suns.